Hey, blessings and greetings, fam. I want to give you all an update. I did a little something different this year in the grass. Uh, this year, I got some good information from turf therapy, as well as a bunch of other content creators. And I focused a little bit more this year. It's still a process, it's a work in progress with my front lawn. So this year I did something a little bit different. I'm excited. If you all can see my bed behind me, it's nice, thick and plush. But I want to kind of just walk you through and show you some of my successes and also show you some things I need to work on in my yard. I'm excited. I haven't cut it, but I want to show you how nice and plush and thick. And some of my takeaways and things that I learned this year in just cultivating my lawn. So let's go. Let's take a look. So my lawn this year, I mainly have, this is predominantly St. Augustine, but what I did, I mixed it with centipede. This is centipede and St. Augustine. So let's go and take a deeper look. Some of the wider blade grasses, it is St. Augustine, part shade and part sun. What I wanted to do, this whole area was filled with weeds. This whole area, it had bald spots, bald pattern similar to my hairline. And now look at this. I got nothing but lush greenness, nothing but lush green. So what I did, I planted by seed and by plugs. I put in some, like I said, I did a blend between St. Augustine. See, that's St. Augustine right there. And then in the hot, full sun areas, the centipede seems to do a whole lot better. So this thinner blade grass right here, this is the centipede. So with that said, y'all, it's not perfect. I still got some spots here where we have different kinds of weeds and dollar grass. But as a whole, look at the yard, y'all. I had so many spots, so many areas where, let me zoom out. I had so many spots and so many areas where it was totally covered with weeds. A large amount of my lawn looked like this right here. I had all kinds of weeds and I didn't have full grass, but I'm still contending with some weeds like here. But I've been working to try to get the weeds reduced. But overall, I got predominantly nothing but pure grass. And so I'm feeling pretty good this year with the lawn and with me carrying out the green space. Let's go ahead and get this baby a nice little cut. Yeah, so I got to cut. Y'all see a few stripes. Y'all see the stripes? Y'all see the stripes? I got a few stripes. Not bad, not bad. Still work in progress. So let's talk about some of the takeaways that I've learned this growing season for my yard. First of all, learn what grass works in your zone. Learn what grass is successful in your zones. That's the first thing. Number two is overseed, but overseed at the right time. I overseeded in early spring for zone 8B. That worked very well. I made sure I dethatch my lawn before I overseeded, and then make sure that you water after you overseed. And another thing is fertilize. Make sure that you fertilize early, just before the grass actually start to become, just when you're starting to see the grass starting to become active, just when it start transforming from the brown stage and starting to really get green. Fertilize, and use a fertilizer that is good for your particular type of grass. Another thing is make sure that when you weed and feed, that you weed and feed. I weed and feed early in the morning, and I watering as well. Make sure that you water either early in the morning or late in the afternoon. For me, it has to be late in the afternoon for my watering. I know it's not always good to water late afternoon because of mold and mildew, but for me in my zone, and y'all see the success this year, it did well for me this year. I didn't overwater. I think that was a key thing. We had a lot of rain this year, which really helped with the watering as well. Another thing, cut frequently. Man, cut frequently. I didn't realize by me cutting, it definitely helped encourage growth. Another thing is, one great tip that I was given by some of my garden mentors is that it's very hot here. It's very hot and humid. One way to control moisture and to help with the moisture, cut at a higher level than you ordinarily would if you want to maintain moisture. That's something that I definitely did. I cut my lawn higher than I normally would. I normally cut it a whole lot lower, and I realized that was actually drying out my root system. So these were some of the takeaways that I learned, some of the things that I continue to learn, and I encourage you to just, try to grow and try to grow well, and really work on your garden and work on your yard as well. So hope all is well, and I hope this was helpful for you all, because it definitely was helpful to me. And y'all just remember, like I always say, just keep on growing.